Wait, I still can't believe this. I still can't believe this. This is what he presented to me. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is an exciting day. It is a very, very exciting day for me. Today is my 40th birthday present, luxury haul, unboxing, reveal, 40th birthday extravaganza. I can't even speak, I'm that excited. So today I'm going to go through with you everything that I got for my 40th birthday and open them up and show you. You will have got a little insight if you watched my most recent Dublin vlog. That was when I went down to Dublin and picked up some of the items that were for my 40th, and of course then there's the other presents and gifts that my friends and family gave me. And before we get into this, I am going to say that obviously there are much more important things that came with my birthday than these material gifts. But given that this is a luxury channel, this is what I'm going to open up and show you today and talk to you today about. But I did get so many more sentimental and loving gifts, I suppose. We had a party that was amazing. My friends and family came. My father, if you've watched my channel before, you might be aware he died very suddenly a few years ago, and my husband actually got me a star from him for my 40th, and he named the star "Always Proudly Watching You, Daughter" with my birth date, and that was one of probably the best things to come on my 40th. It was so emotional. I was in a lot of tears on the morning. He had also put together a video with messages and photographs from all my friends and family. He'd included my dad in there. There were so many touching messages, and those things will stay with me forever. I will absolutely treasure those. If you've watched before, you'll know that I am very sentimental. So those things for me are just... there's something else, and I just wanted to say that at the start of the video because this will look as if it's all about the things, and don't get me wrong, we're a luxury channel, so obviously I like the pretty things and I'm very appreciative of all the pretty things and I get an awful lot of joy out of them. I really, really enjoy them, but obviously there is a deeper level to it than that, and I wanted to acknowledge that and voice that before we get into all of these items, which are just absolutely amazing. We have quite a lot to get through today. This is probably the biggest haul that I have ever certainly done. It's obviously because it's for my 40th, so this is not something that I get to do every week, don't get me wrong. I am very blessed in everything that I have, and you do see a lot of unboxings and hauls on this channel. I am in no way saying that I am not very, very blessed, but this one is very, 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 very special. So I'm going to start with the present that I got from my husband and my children, and the reason I'm going to start with it is because it's a piece of fine jewellery and I feel as if it's missing on me because I've been wearing it since I bought it, and obviously I've taken it off for this video, and I feel that it should be where it should be. So I'm going to show you that first so as I can get it back on and I don't feel as if something's missing. So this is something that's very, very special. It is from my husband and my children. I will be wearing this every day, and it's just, it totally blew me away. So I'm going to show you it on the camera. If this doesn't work and you can't really see it on the camera, I will put in some cutaways or some footage to show you what it actually looks like. And it is a 5-diamond band from a local jeweller. It's not a designer named jeweller, which most of my jewellery wouldn't be. This is the local jeweller where we would buy most of our jewellery, and their service and their quality is fabulous. So it goes on this finger, and this is why it's first, because it needs to go back on because I feel like it's missing. It goes on this finger and it is 5 brilliant cut round diamonds, and I absolutely adore it. It's just it's special. When I look at my hand, it's special. And that also induced quite a number of tears on the morning of my birthday. My husband, I think, thought at the time, I keep making my wife cry here. Am I doing the right thing with these gifts and these sentimental touches? And my oldest, who is 5, whenever he was with me, obviously when I was opening my gifts in the morning, he's like, "Mummy, why are you crying? Why are you sad? Mummy, what's wrong?" And obviously there was nothing wrong. It was just very, very, very overwhelming and emotional. The next present I am going to share with you is the present I got from my mum. And as well as getting me this present, my mum also gave me a ring and a pair of earrings that are hers, or were hers, because they're now mine. So she gave me those for her 40th, and from her 40th, my 40th, and that was also very special and sentimental, and those are pieces that I will keep and treasure and value because they were my mum's. And if you've watched my channel, you'll know my mum had a stroke a couple of years ago, and it's just became all very real, and those are something that will stay with me and be treasured for a very long time. But as well as those, she also got me this very stunning Michael Kors gold watch. I think it's not glaring too much there, and I need to get a couple of links out of this before I can wear it, but I think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And it's something that I will certainly, I like, in case anybody's wondering, big, large, chunky watches are the type of watches that I like, and that's why it's so big. But once I get the links out of that, that is something that I will be wearing quite regular. I think it's very beautiful. So that is from my mum. Then, where will we go next? There's so many things sitting around me, and I'm showing you kind of the designer pieces, the luxury pieces, and the, I suppose, the bigger items are from certain people. There's an awful lot of other things as well that I'm not even, I was so spoilt. There's so much that I'm probably not even going to show on this, and yeah, so spoilt. This necklace is from a brand called Saru. If I just show you the box. Saru, and this is from one of my best friends, and it's very stunning. It's this turquoise blue stone chain on gold hardware, and it's just beautiful. And I'm going to wear that underneath this one. It sits a little bit lower, and I'm absolutely love it. And that's another piece that I will be able to keep and know that it was from my best friend, and it was for my 40th, and it's very special, and it really speaks to my sentimental side. Next to show you is this very beautiful gift from my in-laws, and it is Pandora, and this is so stunning. If any of you have been on my Instagram, Amelia Rose's Closet, you'll know that I absolutely love cherry blossoms. There's a cherry blossom tree in my garden, and I love it, and I often take photographs with it. And they got me this beautiful ring. It is a Pandora ring, and it is cherry blossoms and a little faux diamond, which I've been wearing on this finger, and I just love it. If you see the cherry blossom detail and the diamond detail, and it's so pretty. So pretty, and it's very delicate looking, and I think it's fabulous. So that came from my mother and father-in-law, and that's another thing for me to treasure. And what are we going to go to next? I have Dior beside me, so will we open up some Dior now? This is from my bestie that you hear talked about on this channel quite a bit, because he is also a luxury lover. This is part of his present. And wait till I tell you what the other part of his present was, because if you're not blown away, I don't even know what to tell you. I was speechless, and I talk a lot, so making me speechless is something doesn't come easy. But he also got me this little Christian Dior bracelet with the heart here and the little heart here, and then it has the CD logo. And the heart is obviously because he is my second husband. We are extremely close. And this is just to symbolise that, and the little CD. So I'm going to be taking that off and putting it on my wrist whenever I finish this video. I'm wearing that today. So he got me that as part of my present, and I will later on show you what he also got. Let's go here. This will come as no surprise if you've watched my videos before, from Malone. I adore their Blackberry and Bay scent. It is my absolute favourite. I think it reminds me of summer, and it's fresh and it's wonderful. And my husband, as part of my present, got me the Blackberry and Bay candle. And I've mentioned this before. I love these candles, but they're quite expensive for candles, so I don't love buying them for myself. So I will get those probably for most birthdays, Christmas anniversaries, and just keep going with them because I absolutely love them. So he got me one of those as part of my present because he knows that. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm flying through this and rushing. If you want any more detail on anything, just let me know. But I'm very conscious there's a lot to get through. So we're going to be here for a while and I'm trying to not keep you here all day, and I'm trying to do it as quickly as I can while still show you the items that we have here. I suppose let's get into the designer wise big ticket items. And the first one is from bit of ASMR? I can never get that right. Bit of noise there. Let's get that out of the way. And I have already opened this. I am not going to go into too much detail on this because I have filmed a video on this by itself because I genuinely feel it needs that much attention. It is that fabulous. But in case you missed that video, and it had to be included as it is absolutely part of my 40th birthday presents and haul, it is this absolutely amazingly beautiful, stunning Louis Vuitton trunk. Now this is what I bought myself for my 40th. I ordered this many months ago. You have to order, if you're having the trunk handmade, specially made, you have to order the trunk many months ago, and then you also have to have the painting slot booked in from quite some time ago. And my SA Anita in Louis Vuitton in Dublin, who is fabulous, took care of all of that. She was very much on top of the timescales. Me, not so much. She had to chase me a bit, but we got there in the end, or she got us there in the end, I should say. She gets the credit. But this is amazing. It is just, this is all hand painted. It was painted by the painter in Paris. The cherry blossoms, which I mentioned with the ring on this finger, which I absolutely adore, had to go on to the trunk. And then the Vivian, which I love, had to go onto the trunk. It has the Petite Malle, which we all know is absolutely on my wish list as a Louis Vuitton lover, collector, whatever you want to say. I absolutely want to have the Petite Malle in my collection. So she is holding a Petite Malle here, and then the bright colours are just for my love of colour. And on the inside, very quickly, because I do have a video on this, I have the rose ballerine interior, and one of my hairs, which go everywhere, is attached to the corner. Keeping it real, people, keeping it real. So we have the rose ballerine on the inside. She was made in 2021, which is the year of me turning 40. And it is made in Paris. And this is stunning. This is one of those pieces that I will have forever and ever. And will know that this, just in case but all the plastic is still on everything. I am going to take that off, but I just haven't set her up where she's going to be sitting yet, and that's why it's still on. But this is absolutely fabulous, and this was just one of those things my husband had offered to buy it for me, but I wanted to do it for myself. It was a bit like getting the Neverfull. I wanted to it's something that I had achieved to be able to do that, and I just wanted to mark my 40th with that trunk, and it's absolutely fabulous. Next then, if we stick with Louis Vuitton, and in this other rather large Louis Vuitton, this is special as well. My 40th was absolutely something else, I have to say. It was amazing. So this comes from my SA. So the first one is this little tray box full of Louis Vuitton samples of their perfume. And I am just, there's so many in there. There's the new, there's On the Beach, there's Sun Song, this is all of their little perfume samples, which, being a mini bag lover, I love these because they're so easy just to slip into your mini bag and it doesn't take up very much space. And then this, I was so not expecting this and was taken away slightly whenever my SA brought this out. This is a gift for me for my 40th from Louis Vuitton. So from my SA, Anita, and from Louis Vuitton, she picked what it was to be, and it's very special. It's something that I will keep and treasure, and I'm very grateful for. So and if Gwenny's watching and she's shouting at me for dropping luxury, it was the box. It was not luxury, it was the box. And in the dust bag, and this is the gift that came from Louis Vuitton for my 40th, it is this really beautiful leather bound notebook. It has my initials embossed in gold on the back, and on the front it has the Vivian, which, as we've said, I absolutely love. It has the trunks which again I love, and she picked this particular version because she knows I love the Vivian, she knows I love the trunks. Also, I was getting the hard-sided trunk for my 40th, so she thought this was in keeping with that, and she picked this really bright, beautiful pink colour because we all know that I absolutely adore colour. She also knows that I'm a stationery lover. We all know I love my Louis Vuitton agenda. I love my pens, I love my pencils, I love my paper, I love my notebooks. So this was absolutely perfect for me. As I say, it does have my initials embossed in gold on the back, and then on the front it says Louis Vuitton, and this notebook belongs to, and then all of the pages have Louis Vuitton down here on the bottom, and they have the gold gilding alongside the notebook. So I was absolutely not expecting this, and it's very, very special, and I absolutely love it. And that was the gift from Louis Vuitton. Okay, this is what I'm going to go to next before I forget, because it's obviously off camera because it's so big and I'm going to forget to show you it, but I want to show you it because it's so stunningly beautiful. This is a painting called My Everything, and I'm sorry the light, if I can try and turn it out of the light. It is a dancer, and you can see the amazing colours. It's an oil that are poured, and the colours in it are just absolutely fabulous. And two of my best friends bought me this for my birthday. I'm just going to put it out of the way because it's so large. There, now that that's out of the way and you're not getting blinded by the ring light, it is a painting by an Irish artist called Catherine Callaghan. It's absolutely stunning. She has some amazing pieces. She does dancers, she also does wildlife, she does beer, she does Guinness. Her work, I just find the colours in it are really remarkable and stunning, and that is the piece they bought me for my 40th, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to find where it's going to go and get it up. It's just, yeah, it's so, so beautiful. I've been so spoilt if you can't see or get that so far, but very appreciative. Next we have Prada. So we have a Prada piece to go next on this rather extensive luxury haul. So when I first saw these, I absolutely fell in love with them. I saw them on social media first, and given the reality of mum life and staying away from the heels, which I can no longer really wear or get very far in, went, oh, that's very pretty. I do like nice packaging. I do like it. So these are what I picked up from Prada for my birthday, and I had, as I say, these had been on my list. I think these are fab. I saw these on social media on Instagram, and I think it might have been Threads page that I saw them on. They have the Prada plaque here, and they are in the tan nubuck. They also come in black, and they have the shearling lining, but I think for casual, for autumn, I just think they're fabulous, and they have to be one of the most comfortable things I have ever put on my feet. They were so comfortable, but without being, I know there's a craze and a trend at the minute for the pieces that look very much like slippers, but I think the nubuck suede on them makes them a bit more substantial shoe-like, and the bottom of them is a bit more shoe-like rather than the very fur pieces, which I think look a bit slippery, and I don't know if I would get a huge amount of wear out of them, so those were perfect for me. Now, it could not, I know first world problems, but it could not be my 40th birthday haul without something from Chanel. We all know I love Chanel. It is one of my absolute favourite brands, and there had to be something from Chanel. So let's get into this one. This hasn't been opened since I came home. The vlog, if you've watched it from Dublin at this time, there was so much to see in Chanel, and I was able to get so much good footage in Chanel and show you guys so many of the bags, trying them on. There was such an amount. I probably could have bought, easily if I'd had the money, I could have probably picked 3 or 4 of the bags that I was trying on, and lovingly, happily, amazingly brought them home. Spoiler alert, there's not 3 or 4 bags in here because I didn't have the funds set aside for 3 or 4 bags. but there is one, and they had a shortage. I know that I've seen this in other people's videos as well. They had a shortage on the camellias, but I'm not going to fall out with them for that, because we all know I adore my Chanel in Dublin because they're fabulous. I could have easily bought, let's see, that's so satisfying. I love getting into Chanel boxes. So let's see what is in here. She's wrapped up beautifully as per normal. And as I rip the paper, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, we all know that I be a colour lover. Look at her. Look at her. Now, I know. I have bags in this type of colour. 1 or 2. I know that. And I know that so many of you are probably thinking, if you watch that vlog, there were so many fabulous bags in that vlog, in that store. Could you not have picked something else? Something that was a little bit different from this colour. I tried, but I just could not get past this. And my SA was saying to me, you keep going back. I just couldn't get past it. I was very tempted on the green classic flap, which was a beautiful shade of green. I am not normally classic flap, unless it's a good colour, a fabulous colour. Normally I will like the mini bags, but that one, I just was so tempted on that green. I couldn't take it off. So close to buying that. Also the green 19, I absolutely loved the green 19. It was the same colour. I think it was the colour that was attracting me to both of them. I also really liked the black lambskin with the rose gold hardware. My SA was saying to me, what about that? Because the rose gold hardware is unusual for Chanel and it's something a bit different and a bit special. I suppose what it came down to in the end is I have a black classic flap and I probably don't have the use enough for 2. I'm sure I could have used it and worked it, but it just didn't tip me over, I suppose. I also loved the purple Chanel 19. I've been drawn to that a few times. I had it on and I absolutely loved it. I loved the teal green walk. Now, not in the walk, but he thought he might have been able to get me the mini in it, and I loved it. And the tweed, I liked the pink tweed as well, but I suppose those are the ones that I was most battling between. And then this little beauty. Look at her. I couldn't get past the colour. The colour was just, as soon as I seen it, and when this came out, I seen this across the room, and the colour just grabbed me. And I had seen this on social media so many times, and I had said to my SA I was really tempted to buy it on social media, but obviously then you're paying for the seller fees. But when he had it and was able to get it, I couldn't put it down. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm still thinking about the green and the classic flap, and I'm still thinking about the lambskin with the rose gold hardware. But I couldn't put this one down. And I know I have bags this colour, but she's so beautiful. This is the Chanel Crush. If we can see the little CC Crush, that you push this in and you can extend or shorten the strap, which is fabulous. I will at another point, this video's already, I can see the timer, it's already at 25 minutes. So I will extend or try these on and show you in another video, but there's our back down to your full length. So you push the little CC in on the crush ball and it can extend or shorten the chain. The chain is thinner than normal chains on either the minis or on the classic flap because it is a seasonal piece, and generally the hardware on those is a little lighter and a little thinner. It is lambskin, but it's like almost a softer crushed antique type lambskin. It reminds me of the leather on the Chanel camera bag, which is aged leather. It's a crushed type leather, and this is what it reminds me of. It is softer than the lambskin. It almost feels a little bit like goat skin. Now, when we were in the store, my SA did bring up the code for it, and it is lambskin, but just because it's softer and it has a little bit of the aged look in it, it probably, to me, feels a bit like the goat skin bags. but she's so soft, she's so squidgy. I also loved that the gold hardware, and when you see inside, and I know you don't see the inside of bags, but look at the gold. Oh, fabulous! It is just so fabulous. When I saw the gold inside against this colour, we all know that I absolutely love jewel tones. So when I saw this pinky, purpley, fuchsia type colour against this gold hardware and the gold interior, I was sold. I was sold, and I just couldn't put her back. And she fits my phone. She is the rectangular version. I know that there is a square version that cuts off slightly. But she makes me happy. This colour is just like, look. Don't we make a great pair? So this is what I picked up in Chanel for my 40th. As I say, on that trip, there were so many bags that I thought were fabulous. That green Chanel flap, which a few of you have messaged me about. Yeah, I know. The colour of it was just amazing. It was really, really striking. And it's still in my mind, which is dangerous whenever it comes to me. But this beautiful fuchsia, purpley pink with the gold of the crush and the gold hardware in this very, very soft lambskin. I just couldn't put her down. This is what had to come home with me. So that is what came from Chanel for my 40th. And the last thing, I think I've showed you what was in there. I have that had the Dior in it. So the last thing that I have to show you, and this is exciting for this channel because hopefully this means that there is going to be something coming up for you guys to watch, or more than one thing coming up for you guys to watch. And I'm very, very excited about it. I just don't have dates yet to give you. But my bestie, wait, I still can't believe this. I still can't believe this. This is what he presented to me in my birthday card as part of my present. Do you see? Paris? Oui. And there is me. There is me. Paris, oui. And under my hand is him. And there are, let me see what I can show you. At the bottom of the Eiffel Tower, there's our Chanel and our Louis Vuitton bags. So that is him and I going to Paris very soon to shop, to see the sights, to eat, to drink, to just, oh my goodness, I just cannot wait. It is going to be amazing. With him, it's going to be dangerous. Him and I in Paris shopping on our own. It's going to be dangerous, but it is going to be epic. I am so, so excited. He is so unbelievably kind, totally blown away. But we are going to Paris to shop for my part of my 40th. My goodness, I know, is this not enough? Totally blown away. The people in my life, and when you strip all these back, it is what is behind this. The people in my life blow me away. It's just amazing. So I'm going to try my best to take you with us as much as we can to Paris, to show you as much as I can. I don't know, I obviously I film in Dublin. I'm used to being in Dublin. I don't know what I'll be able to show you, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and take you with me, show you the shops, show you the sights, bring you along to enjoy Paris on our amazingly dangerous 40th birthday trip to Paris, to the stores, to the shops. It's going to be amazing. I hope I can show you guys that. But what do you think? I know there was a lot. I know we've got some carnage in this room because everything's now lying about me. So set up nicely at the start. I hope you've enjoyed everything there was to see. I hope you know that I appreciate it all and the manner in which it's given and accepted and what really matters behind it, and how much I do appreciate what I have in my life. I just want to say that again. Thank you so, so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.